Good morning. What's good? It's your man, Ken Jackson. This is a Ken Jackson experience. I'm back in action. Man, let me tell you, I had the worst flu I've ever had in my life. But it's good to be back. And I just wanted to come on real quick this morning and catch everybody up. Life is changing. Things are changing around here. For me, I purchased an RV yesterday. Gonna pick it up this weekend, Saturday, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. Going to start my new boondocking odyssey or experience. I'm gonna hit the road, do some camping, and definitely going to be sharing all that video with you all. Trying to get away, further away from the rat race and enjoy more of life. I'm 60 years old now. And I've been retired now for about 3 years. And so now is the time to try to enjoy, truly enjoy more of what life has to offer. And don't get me wrong, because I've had an awesome life. I've been all around the world. I've done so many things, and built businesses, and shared so many great experiences with so many great people. But now I'm at a point in my life where chasing the bag doesn't matter to me anymore. Really, it's all about just enjoying my existence, enjoying my grandkids, and still enjoying my kids, even though they're all grown. Excuse me, I still got a little bit of a cough from this flu bug that I had the past 2.5 weeks. Man, let me tell you, it was bad. Yo, get your flu shots, y'all. I even got mine, and it was still bad. But there's the strains are so much stronger now because so many people aren't getting their flu vaccinations. They're following this bullshit that RFK Jr. and the Trump administration's been putting out, and people aren't taking care of themselves. Let me tell you something. Vaccines have saved millions of lives, and there's a report out now that there's a measles outbreak. I forget which state it's in, but it's bad. Measles was pretty much eradicated in this country, you know, decades ago. But because now a lot of people aren't taking vaccines seriously because of all the conspiracy theories and bullshit, the strain is back. It's stronger, it's more dangerous, and it's actually killing people. So y'all gotta knock off the bullshit, man. Stop buying into these conspiracy theories, and so forth and so on, because most of the time it will probably cause you to suffer more than you need to. So that's that. But anyway, I don't want to talk about any of that. There's so much good things in life to think about and to focus on that this whole political climate that we're in now. It's dangerous. It really is. And you've heard me say it before. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, and we're just gonna have to go through it. We're gonna have to figure it out moving forward, and hopefully the next generation will do better than our generation did, because we're leaving behind a mess for real. So, but that's that. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm gonna be getting my RV this weekend, and gonna move all of my stuff, from my room into the RV, and I'm gonna hit the road for a little while. I wanna go, and I'm not going far. It's like I'm not going cross country type traveling. You know, mainly East Coast. Where I'm familiar. I've been all across the country already. So that's not something that is on my bucket list. Actually, I don't even have a bucket list. I just want to enjoy the rest of my life while I can. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let these medical conditions hold me down. I'm not gonna be depressed and none of that shit. And it's not to say anything bad about people that are suffering from depression, because it is real. It's just something that's never affected me personally. So I don't let it get a foothold in my life. I just live life. I enjoy waking up every day, because guess what? If I don't wake up, what's it gonna matter? You know what I'm saying? So enjoy what you got, man. If you open your eyes every morning, you know, look forward to trying to do your best to enjoy your day, to make your day fun. I'm not even going to say productive, because I've had plenty of days, these past 3 years where I've done absolutely nothing and have been totally, totally content and satisfied. So don't feel bad if you got nothing to do. Just take that time when there's nothing to do or nothing going on to just reflect on life and just enjoy existence. That's the best advice I can give you. I live a totally stress-free life. I really do. I don't care what bills I got to pay, or what obligations are coming up. I'm going to handle what I can handle, when I can handle it. And I'm not going to let it hold me down. I'm not going to get all bent out of shape about it, because sometimes we just can't meet all of our obligations. We just can't. Life is tough now. It's a lot harder than it used to be. It's definitely a lot more expensive just to exist now, which is crazy to me. It's really crazy to me when you think about it in the whole grand scheme of things, because it was people, humans, that created this system of finance, and having to get paid for this, that, or the other, and paying for this and that. And I understand it. Somebody is providing something for you, they should be paid for it. I got no problem with that. My problem is a system that has allowed capitalism and greed to just run amok. And now we have a few people at the top, of the financial structure that controls everything. You know what I'm saying? And us people down here, at the lower levels, have to suffer, because a few people own everything and they make the rest of the world, pay for it, ridiculous amounts. It's just crazy, So, but like I said, man, enjoy your life, enjoy existing, and just focus on being happy. Money ain't gonna make you happy. Money is a tool, that we use to navigate through this capitalistic world that we live in. And yes, more money makes it easier to navigate, but also more money brings more problems. If and trust me, just because you got a lot of money doesn't mean your problems are any less what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, any less, or you know, or easier to deal with or whatever, because it doesn't make it easier to deal with. Problems get big when you got big money, you know. And yeah, though, once you hit a certain status, like billionaires, they got no worries. None, because they have so much influence. They can literally influence the world around them to bend to their desires. And it's a shame, because like I said, it's just a few people, you know, in that category, and they basically bend the whole rest of the world to their wants and desires. It doesn't have to be that way, because without us, they couldn't be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So we could, take back control. We the people, we really could. But the problem is that you're not going to get enough people together, because people aren't willing. It's crazy. People are willing to suffer through day to day life, knowing that they're not making any progress, but people won't suffer through and fight for what they truly desire. Isn't that weird? It's weird to me. Me, I don't give a fuck. If I don't like what's happening, I'm going to say something. I'm going to do something. You know what I mean? And if I got to suffer for it, I will suffer for it, you know, until the end of time. But I'm not going to let myself be taken advantage of or be walked on, you know, and I'm not going to let myself be depressed and unhappy because I can't do certain things or can't get certain things. Me personally, I don't live in a materialistic world. I just, like I said, I wake up every day, and no matter what I got to deal with, for me, it's going to be a great day. I am happy either way, and I am eager to face whatever challenges are thrown in front of me, and that's just the way it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. All right. So, with all that said, I am done ranting today. I got to get my car to service, which is very important, because I got to make sure my vehicle is going to be healthy enough to be able to pull my trailer that I just bought. So, stay tuned. I will be bringing y'all pictures, and video here in the next few days, provided the financing goes through. So I don't really have it yet, but I put down my down payment, to hold it, and all that good shit. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm always looking at the positive though. So I'm optimistic that everything is going to be fine. And Saturday I'll be picking up a new RV to start a new chapter in life. So check me out, if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel right here, Crazy Baby TV World. It helps me out with the algorithm. I got nothing to sell, y'all. I don't sell shit. I just talk shit. That's my motto. Check me out, on TikTok, also Crazy Baby TV World. And tell your friends, stay tuned. I got some exciting things coming. Join me on the road when I hit the road. All right, y'all. I am out. I will see y'all later on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.